A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In the heart of Jamaica Estates, a young Donald Trump emerged as a figure reminiscent of both Nelson Muntz and Draco Malfoy, embodying the traits of a spoiled bully. From an early age, Trump was known for his unruly behavior, tormenting classmates and teachers alike. Growing up in a wealthy family with a fortune rooted in outer borough real estate, little Donnie had a cook and a chauffeur, which only fueled his sense of entitlement. It was at the age of 13 when his father, Fred Trump, decided to send him to military school in Cornwall, New York, in hopes of instilling discipline and maturity. However, this move did little to temper his aggressive nature. Instead, Trump's penchant for domination and control became more pronounced. According to Mark Fisher, co-author of Trump Revealed, he wielded a broomstick against classmates to enforce his will, showcasing his desire for power even in a military setting. After his military school days, Trump returned home to apprentice under his father, learning the ropes of real estate and discriminatory housing practices. His mentorship under the notorious attorney Roy Cohn further solidified his ruthless approach to business and life. Cohn's teachings, which emphasized the importance of intimidation, avoiding weakness, and never apologizing, became the bedrock of Trump's character. This aggressive demeanor soon caught the attention of the media, and Trump became a staple in the gossip columns, known for his indecent behavior and narcissism. One of the most notorious moments in Trump's early public life came in 1989 when he took out a full-page ad in New York newspapers calling for the death penalty for the Central Park Five Black and Latino teenagers wrongfully convicted of rape. His inflammatory rhetoric not only highlighted his contempt for marginalized communities, but also reflected a broader societal issue of racism and the criminal justice system. Trump's insistence on promoting fear and division became a hallmark of his public persona, as he famously stated, "Real power is, I don't even want to use the word, fear." This message resonated with many, as he positioned himself as a protector against perceived threats. As he transitioned from businessman to presidential candidate, Trump's worldview became increasingly clear. He framed the narrative as one of us versus them, where his supporters were to be empowered through fear of those he deemed the enemy. This included immigrants, academics, and federal employees, many of whom faced deportation, legal challenges, or intimidation tactics under his administration. Trump's presidency has been marked by a culture of fear, where dissent is often met with swift retaliation and loyalty is demanded through intimidation. Despite the climate of fear, there have been notable instances of resistance across the country. Civil rights groups, judges, and artists have pushed back against Trump's more egregious actions. For instance, artist Amy Sherald withdrew her exhibit from the Smithsonian when she felt her work would be misrepresented. Similarly, the creators of South Park have continued to critique Trump's presidency through their satirical lens, showcasing the absurdities of his administration. However, the Democratic Party has struggled to mount a cohesive opposition. Leadership remains scattered, and despite Trump's declining approval ratings, there seems to be a lack of unified resolve to challenge his narrative. While some may view Trump as a cartoon bully, history shows that such figures do not always prevail. If individuals and institutions can unite against oppression and intimidation, there is hope for a return to civility and respect in political discourse. In the end, it is the collective resolve of the populace that will determine the future of American democracy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.